Next shot, I am going live. I'm going live in my. Yes, I am. Okay, a little bit earlier this morning. Ooh. Only because there's things to fit in. We have a little hole in our roof. Oh, my goodness me. Yes, it's all okay. It's all okay. Okay, I'm just trying to get us positioned. Okay. All right, now the dog's going to bark. Okay, so let's talk about the energies. What are the energies? It's a bit easier this week. It might be a week where you felt like resting up. Yeah. I think you're going to be finding that for the rest of the year, you know, where it's going to be full on rest up, full on rest up. Let's have a drink from my Harry Potter cup. Let's see who's going to join live. I haven't seen the notification go up, so that's interesting. So I'm just going to give it a couple of minutes. Yeah, so the energies are a bit, you know, full on, really, aren't they? You know, full on, and then, oh, morning, Helen. Somebody is watching me. It's always difficult. I am a little bit earlier than I normally am, so yeah, it's interesting. So I'm feeling more of a foot off the pedal week this week. Morning, Leslie. It's a foot off the pedal week this week. It's a time to rest. It's a time to catch up with yourself. It might be a week of where you do some inner work, healing. Okay. All right. But, you know, we're in November now. Woo! Happy November. Can you believe it? And, you know, it's a new month, new intentions. Where do you want to go? What do you want to achieve for the rest of the year? All those sort of things going on. Okay. So, you know, but I'm looking at the cards now, and I think for some of you, maybe you've got to a point where it's been quite exhausting or tiring. Maybe there's been a little bit of stress around, especially looking at these cards. Okay, let's just see what else is coming up for the weekend. All right, because I feel like the weekend, yeah, I feel like the weekend is for you to get back to yourself. Okay, come back into you. Let go of this stress, whatever this is. I've got some. Okay, let's have a little look at the cards. We've got spiritual strength. Hi, Purnima. So spiritual strength is about keep going. Maybe you felt like giving up. Maybe you felt like it's been too much. When this card comes in, this is all about allowing your angels, your guides, to carry your worries and know that they are there for you. You know, so maybe, oh, the notification's just gone out now. That's interesting, isn't it? Anyway, it's just about allowing your spirit guides, your angels to carry your worries for you. Don't let it become too much of a burden. So, you know, very often this comes in when we get to a point where we start to think, really, is this, you know, come on, universe, come on, help me out here. Okay. And so this is the confirmation that they're here for you, they're waiting for you. Just hand over your worries. You know, look, he carries this great big it's a metal beam, and he's saying, you know, in order that you can carry on and move forward on your path and where you're meant to be going. So maybe some of you have been questioning your path, questioning whether you're on the right path, right? But they're asking you to bring love into the situation. We've got memories of love here. Now memories of love is sometimes when we have been reminiscing, when we have been remembering times in the past when we might have been in love, or we loved our life, or things were really joyous. And it's okay to reminisce. it's okay to reminisce, but it's good to bring that energy into the now, all right, and then move forward. So don't get stuck in the past. Now, sometimes this card is about things or people from the past coming back in. So it could be that, you know, you've been pushing through, and then you suddenly realize, actually, I need to go back to doing something that I used to do. All right. I don't know if you read the article yesterday that I put up about I fell in love, you know, and I worked with EFT matrix re-imprinting again this week, and I haven't done that in quite a long time. I've been doing a lot of Akashic record clearings, and we did the process, and it was so beautiful, and I just fell in love with it, and I realized I need to bring more of it back in again. Okay, so although I use the EFT in the tapping group, I haven't done many of the EFT matrix sessions. So this was beautiful for me. And it was like, oh, I love this. I love this. Why don't I do more of this? Okay. But obviously I apply it to whatever situation, you know, if the situation requires an Akashic record clearing, it's an Akashic record clearing. But this situation required EFT matrix, and it was beautiful. So it might be that you're going back to something like a tool that you used to use or a skill that you used to use, and you're going to bring it forward. And this could be people from the past coming in, you know, and very much this could be spiritual connections, because this is a soulmate card. So maybe some spiritual connections from the past for you that are coming back in this weekend. Yeah, reconnecting with people that make you feel really good. All right, but we do have this trapped in fear energy as well. Now that's the Eight of Swords, so that's overthinking energy. I'm overthinking the same things going round and round in my head, keeping me trapped, not allowing me to move forward. Well, remember, this is not a physical being trapped. This is a mental. This is the mind. This is the mind bringing doubt, fear, telling yourself you're not good enough, telling yourself you can't do something. You can. I'm here to say you can. You can do anything you want. Okay, but maybe there's something to heal here. Morning, Cheryl. Maybe there is a belief, because this is about what we believe. This is the mind. Good morning, Susan. This is the mind. Oh, good morning, Rodolfo. My goodness, hello. See, faces from the past. Morning, Lisa. Good morning to you. So, you know, you're at this point where you want to give up. It's time to reconnect from something from the past. That's what I'm really getting very strongly. Bring it forward with love. Maybe it's people that you need to be connecting with, because, you know, that's coming up a lot. Community, people, you know, your tribe. Because remember this, like I said, this is soulmate energy. And then we have this trapped in fear because the mind is taking over. So when we get this card, it is a time to ground. It is a time to work with those beliefs. It is a time to stop that turning out, you know, and you're saying, well, how do you do that? You can do that. Now, actually, I mean, that's what EFT and matrix re-imprinting does. It stops that continual pattern in your head, those stories that you tell yourself that are not true, but the experiences of life have made you believe it. Okay, and it stops that. So there is some of this, there is some work to be done this weekend. Okay, and it's showing it to you. It's showing, so, you know, when we believe something about ourselves, it's showing it in your outer experience, because everything that's going on around you is a mirror of what's going on within. Okay, so you're being asked to be flexible, to take on board other people's points of view, to listen to others. It doesn't mean you have to change who you are, because this is a very rooted energy. Yeah, but sometimes, because this can be an energy of being stubborn. Yeah, no, I'm not going to look at that. No, that isn't what's going on. No, right, okay. And it might be just about listening to another point of view, taking it on board and thinking, actually, do you know, maybe I need to do things this way, or maybe I need to change this, whatever it is for you. Remember, this is general reading. Okay. And, you know, like the lovely lady I worked with the other day, she knew it was time. It was time to work with this heartache and pain that she'd had for near on 20 years. And sometimes we don't, it's the time is right. The time is right and the time is right. Okay. But there's something here about maybe something has been shown to you this week that's keeping you trapped in an energy. And maybe you've been reminiscing about the past. Yeah. And for some of you, it will be about needing to reconnect with people. Okay. But Spirit is saying, keep going. Keep going. Be flexible. Listen to other people. They may have that nugget of information you need to move you forward. And imagine, right now, this is a card of visualization. This is a card of taking time to go, well, what do I want to create? You know, I'm going to tell you, this weekend is about being still. It's not about action, action, action. It's about being still. It's about connecting with the right people. It's about working with those belief systems. It's about imagining what the future looks like. This, in the image, and I don't know whether you can see, there's a young girl here, and she's got a string attached to the moon. And it's about bringing that dream into reality. What is the dream? What is the dream you want to bring into reality? You have to sit, you have to visualize it, you have to feel into it, because the feeling is what is the magic behind the manifesting. Yeah. You have to feel into something as though it's already happening, that you're already in that dream house, that you're already in that dream car, that you're already, whatever it is for you, with the dream person in your life. Okay. Visualization is key this weekend. Okay. Morning, Cheryl. Cheryl and Cheryl on. So visualization is going to be very, very key. Let's do the moonology. Look, for some of you, this is a time to rest. I'm going to be honest. Rest, reflect, release. Oh, I like that. Rest, reflect, release. New motto. Rest, reflect, release. And then take on board. Be open. Be open to new ways of doing things. Be flexible. Okay. This might revolve around what you want to bring into your reality. What is the dream? Maybe there's some room for maneuver here, because flexible and imagine together, it could be that maybe the dream you thought you were going after isn't quite, and it needs an adjustment. We have that a little bit. Well, I'd be interested to see what the moonology brings up. Let's see what it brings up, because it might be that you need to be flexible about what you're trying to manifest in. And sometimes that's about, it's one step beyond. Nothing's impossible. Don't get me wrong. Nothing's impossible. But maybe if the dream feels like it's too out of reach, it's time to just adjust that dream. Okay, because if you feel that, it won't manifest. Right? Okay, let's just do moonology. Right, it is the end of a tough cycle. This card keeps coming up. It comes up in the weeklies. It came up in the monthlies. It's the end of a tough cycle. I do mean it. I think you felt at one point you wanted to give up. All right, please don't. Everyone's light is needed at the moment. It really is. So it's the end of a tough cycle, right? Now, I'm really feeling that very strongly. I think, if you have been going through, and sending you lots of love, if you have been going through a really rough time, then it is coming to an end, and I think the energies are shifting us forward into better days. So please hold on to your spiritual strength and hold on to that. Okay. Yeah, it's time to take action on, you know, whether that's healing something, maybe a belief that's keeping you trapped. Yeah, a negative thought pattern. Okay, it's time to take action. And maybe for some of you, it's time to take action towards your dreams, your hopes and dreams. Have faith in your dreams. What was I just saying about that flexible and imagine? If you don't believe it's achievable, right, it won't manifest. Morning, Aileen. Okay, so this is about maybe adjusting the manifestation, what you want to bring in, so it feels like you know you're going to draw it in. Just saying. Okay, I'm just the messenger. Surrender to the divine. Allow it to happen. When you know, yeah, this is the way it's going, this is, I'm protected, I'm supported by spirit, I know that everything that I desire is coming to me for my greatest and highest good. It's always for your greatest and highest good. Surrender to the divine and let it happen. Ooh, I mean it. Because we have a new moon coming up. Not this weekend, the next weekend, right? And new moons are about manifesting. And this weekend is the weekend to get clear about what it is. You know, and if you have felt trapped, what are you going to do to change that? What are you going to do to change the thought patterns? Morning, Sue. Let's do illuminate. Oh my God, look. You couldn't like this stuff. Follow your heart. Right, for some of you, this is thought pattern, right? For some of you, this is thinking that your manifestation has to be a certain way because that's the way you've been programmed. Morning, Janet, right? It's the way you've been programmed. It's stuff from the past, because this is reminiscent about the past. It's stuff from the past. It's a way you thought you should be, but your heart is telling you something different, which is why you need to adjust what it is you want to bring into reality. And that is about, this is what I should be doing, but this is what my heart wants, because it's follow your heart. What does your heart want? You know, and when we're in that energy, because that's conflict, your heart wants something, but the mind is telling you something different because it fits in with, you know, the programming of what should be. Yeah, let that go. Let that go. Be flexible. Be open to new ideas and new ways of doing things. This is what this is about. You know, it could be it's being conventional and unconventional. Yeah, but what does your heart say? What does your heart say you truly desire? And when you know what that is, boom, the visualization becomes clearer, the emotion becomes clearer, you're following your heart, and then the action you need to take to get there comes in. This weekend's a big weekend for you. It's a big weekend to realize what it is you truly want. Right? And let go of the pre-programming, the should-haves. I should be doing this, I should be doing that. And you know, whatever that is for you, let go. Follow your dream, follow your heart, and surrender, because it's bringing in something for you. Okay. I'm going to do one more comment. What should I do? We'll just have a little look. What have I got? Yeah. Let's do an angel message. Oh, let's do an angel message. I haven't prepared these, but let's do an angel message. Okay, remember, if you want a private reading with me, you can go over to my website, LorraineButterfield.com. If you want to work with me one-to-one, all the details are on my website, how you can work with me one-to-one, whether that's Akashic record clearing, or whether that's EFT matrix reimprinting. It's all there, and you can book a discovery call with me if you're serious about working with me. 15-minute free call with me. Now look at this angel message. Look at this, a star. I'm going to read it because you won't be able to read it on the screen. You deserve the best. Reach for the stars with your dreams and desires, and don't compromise. Follow your heart. Reach for the stars. Your dream is not necessarily conventional, and that's okay. Stop trying to fit in, okay? Because when you stop trying and you just flow, it all falls into place. What a beautiful, beautiful message. Don't compromise your dreams. Thank you everyone for joining me. It's so lovely to see you all. Have a fabulous weekend. I will be back Monday at 9:30. Take care. Lots of